Today is the second part of our challenge. I started the last week, in the last video, this challenge where I wanted you to feel what I'm saying over here, to really live it, this reality without cravings, to really live in this food freedom, to understand a life without cheat days, cheat meals, binges, craving all this junk food that is very poor in nutrition and very high in calories. This junk food that keeps you unhealthy and overweight is possible. So to understand, you can live the life I live when I stay lean without sacrificing anything, without crazy exercise, without cutting down calories, without cutting down carbs, without cravings and hunger and sweating and tears. Effortlessly. You can live this life, this reality. You can lean out, you can lean down, you can get lean and skinny and healthy, and you can keep those results for the rest of your life by adopting these high carb, low fat, low protein, whole foods that are plant-based, that are vegan, which are fruits, vegetables, whole grains, starchy vegetables, and legumes. And like I said, today is the second part where we change the lunch as well. Hello, I'm Janina Vlad and this is Lean on Carbs. I'm here to help you adopt sustainably this high-carb, low-fat, low-protein, whole food, plant-based vegan diet. To get healthy, to get lean, to increase your longevity, to reverse your chronic conditions, to prevent other chronic conditions, because this diet has the most amount of good nutrition for our species per calorie while having the lowest amount of calories per weight. So is the diet that gives you the leanest physique. So don't ever believe that this diet won't get you lean. And this is a topic for a future video because so many of you are so impatient, and if you don't see results in the next months, you are giving up. And it's sad. This is not a fad diet. This is not a quick fix. It's not a quick and a fast solution. It's a long-term commitment to your health. You are right now at this point in your life after decades of malnourishing your body, after decades of abusing your body with the wrong nutrition. You have to see these things in the right perspective, man. You cannot expect good results from a body that is highly abused. You don't understand it like that, but it is like that. Eating for so many years of your life, for all your life actually until now, the wrong food, the wrong nutrition for your body means abusing your body, means failing with every meal in all those decades to nurturing your cells. And these things take time. All the readjustments and all the heal that takes place right now in your body takes time. You cannot see in your cells, you cannot see in your organs, but it's there and it is happening in every second of your life. Your duty is to stay on track, to keep nurturing your body with every bite, with every meal, nurturing with the right nutrition in enough amount. It breaks my heart when I read your comments and you are not seeing the right numbers on the scale and you're giving up. You are going back to restricting calories. You are going back to abusing again your body because your body doesn't respond that fast as you want. But I'm sorry. Like I said, this is topic for a future video. In this video, and will be a short one, we have to adopt the lunch that is in line with this value: high carb, low fat, low protein, whole food, plant-based, and vegan. This is going to be very simple. In the last video, and please go to watch that video if you haven't already, I helped you to understand that by swapping your breakfast for the next 7 days, you will adjust your body to more fiber intake and more whole carbohydrates, the one that are digestible, the sugars and the starches, will help you nurturing your body. Will help you fueling your needs for carbohydrates. So you will crave less because it's normal thing to do. Cravings are only a symptom of an uncarbed and unnourished body. And I said that oatmeal is the best start. If you are coming after a standard way of eating or after a vegan junk food way of eating, an oatmeal with bananas and some berries or some apples or other fruits, it's a great way to start your day, and it's a great way to make the transition to these whole high-carb foods. In this video today, I'm telling you this. Keep that breakfast, that meal, that way of preparing your oatmeal, as I suggested in that video, because I suggested with footings how to create the bowl and the measurement of the bowl and the size of the bowl and the weight, how much of these oat flakes you should have, but put it for the lunch. So let me explain. Let's say right now you are taking a normal standard lunch with animal products or with junk vegan foods, so with more processed carbohydrates and processed fats, or whole fats, but still a lot of fats, like nuts, like animal fats. Have this oatmeal for lunch. For the majority of my weight loss process in 2020-2021, my lunch was this: an oatmeal with apples and bananas. Oatmeal created like that, like I suggested you in the last video, with boiled water and plant-based milk. I was having this oatmeal with a lot of apples and bananas. And for breakfast, because we cannot have oatmeal 2 times a day, you for sure can have it, but why bother? We have so much variety. Oh my God, especially in this after spring, beginning of the summer time. We are now traveling. I'm in Romania, so in a temperate continental country. The variety of local fruits is huge. It's amazing how many fruits you can buy at the farmer market. So why having oats 2 times a day when you can have fruits for breakfast? Actually, fruits for breakfast is the best breakfast you can have. Please understand that after fasting, because we are sleeping by night, this is ideal to sleep. We don't drink water because we are ideally sleeping and not going in the kitchen to drink water. And we don't fuel our body, of course, because we are sleeping. The best combination of macros and nutrition in the morning, when we break the fast, when we nurture our bodies, is this: water and carbohydrates, because carbohydrates are the best macros for these human cells. Not fats, not protein. For sure not protein. I already filmed a video about the role of the protein in our body, and has different purposes and multiple ones, but not providing us with energy. Protein are not here in our diet, in our stomach, in our body, in our cells to give us adenosine triphosphate. No, 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 no. Protein are not for energy. So in the morning, we don't need a high protein intake. No, we need a high carbohydrate intake. And the best carbohydrates, especially in the morning, when we have the needs for fuel, fast to digest fuel, yes, are the simple sugars. The monosaccharides and the disaccharides. So not starches. The best breakfast is not with starches. Starches are complex chains of simple sugars and take longer to digest. And in the morning, like I said, we need a fast source of fuel, of gasoline. Yes, fructose, glucose, sucrose, we need those. And those are coming in a whole food that has the name of fruit. And there are so many fruits available. I filmed a video with some of the varieties of the fruits you can have. So it's not only bananas and apples and oranges. Please go to watch that video and choose from the fruits you already love. But be careful to eat enough calories, because if you love fruits like strawberries or watermelon, you have to have more volume, more weight, because these fruits are lower in calorie per 100 gram, lower in calories per weight. So you need more weight, obviously, to have enough calories, because we eat mainly for calories. You agree that calories are our fuel. So we need for calories, we need at least, let's say if you are not overweight, but you are here on my videos because you want to lose weight. The majority of you want to lose weight. So if you are overweight, at least 800 calories, at least 800 calories per every meal. If you are not overweight, of course, 700 calories. Sometimes I eat 600 calories per meal in those days when I don't walk, when I don't have physical activity. So that was your lunch. Your lunch is nothing new. Is the breakfast you had the last week. So you don't have to learn new skills. You don't have to cook. Come on. Why would you want to cook when you can create so many things in that time? I am lazy like that. It's not that I hate to cook, but I prefer to read. I prefer to dance. I prefer to do other things, to create a perfume. I don't know, to blend something, to write something, to go in the forest, to meditate. I prefer to do breath work than to stay in the kitchen and to prepare my lunch. Why would you want to stay and stirring in the pan to creating a lunch? Yes, I understand that a cooked starchy meal can be so tasty. Yes, I get it. But that doesn't mean that this lunch I am pushing right now to you isn't tasty. Of course, you can increase the taste of a meal and sky's the limit. But will you increase the nutritional value of that meal? Will you increase the healthiness of that meal? Will you increase the potential of that meal to keep you lean? Because, of course, sometimes I get this comment from the people around me, you can have that meal tastier if you add this and that. You can make that meal tastier if you add this and that. Like, we know, adding oil and adding fatty foods, and of course, adding animal products will increase the taste of any plant-based meal. Let's say, because there are plant-based eaters that are not vegan. The majority and the bulk of their calories are coming from plants, but they add animal products because they say, in this way, I will enjoy my life better because this meal is tastier. I agree, it can be tastier. But is it better for your health? No. And why bother? Because sometimes, and I go back to the preparing the meals and cooking, sometimes making better a meal can take a little bit more. Sometimes I get this with my husband. By staying a little bit more in the kitchen, you will have a more complex dish with a bit more enjoyment. But I don't know. I am very satisfied with less enjoyment. It's enough enjoyment because, come on, it's so delicious. It's so delicious. An oatmeal with bananas and berries. Simply like that. So, focus on nutrition. It's enough of the taste. It's pleasantly enough. It's enjoyable enough. It is. So if you, by all means, if you prefer to cook, I'm not here to tell you stay away from cooking and don't ever cook. If that's your joy, if that's your passion in life, do it, man. Just continue doing it. But yes, focus on this high carb, whole foods, and oil free, animal product free way of eating if you want to stay healthy, to get healthy if you're not healthy right now, and to get lean. But I was, in a way, explaining the way of my my eating, my view in life regarding cooking and meals. I eat simple. So we have for the breakfast, actually is the new thing for this video, for this challenge, for this week, we have the fruits. So for the next 7 days, you start your day with fruits. And if you have the luxury of a farmer market, because I know that this is not available everywhere in the world, explore that and see what local fruits are over there and start slowly. Because right now you are already accustomed and your digestive tract has more families of bacteria that will process the fiber in bananas, because you had bananas in your oatmeal, remember, in the last week? You can have bananas for breakfast and that other fruit. I have sometimes 2, 3, 4 fruits for breakfast, but the majority of the times I have bananas and something. Bananas and strawberry, bananas and grapes, bananas and tomatoes. A lot of bananas, because tomatoes have less than 20 calories per 100 grams, so not much calories, but they have, oh my god, that savory taste and the texture and the juiciness pairs very well with bananas. So sometimes I have bananas with apples as well, with tomatoes and seaweed, nori or wakame in a salad, or like that. Cut tomatoes in chunks and eat peeled banana. But sometimes, like I said, a huge bowl of this salad. I had until recently, a lot of cherries in Romania. Was the cherry season, and I had only cherries, or cherries with some bananas. Cherries are easily digestible, so it's not a problem, but right now maybe they're not in season in your local area. Right now in Romania are peaches in the season, and I love peaches. And find plantations, find co-ops in your zone to buy in bulk, to have discount, to have a more affordable price, to enjoy them in a huge quantity, to make those calories. Because if you eat only 1 peach and 1 banana, you won't have enough calories. You have to understand again that we eat for calories and we eat for carbohydrates. This is our source of fuel. If you fail to bring enough calories and enough carbohydrates, you will crave. And we had this idea that a life without cravings is possible, and I wanted you to feel it, not only to believe me, just prove it to yourself. But yes, eat enough peaches and eat enough bananas. Start weighting your food, track the calories and the macros, put in chronometer the numbers to make sure you have at least 800 calories per meal. And oh my god, peaches? Who wouldn't love peaches? The ripe, the juicy, the sweet, flavorful peaches. They are amazing. Please let me know in the comments what's your favorite fruit and what's the fruit that is in season in your local area. And also share in the comments, because I would love to know, where do you live? Or where do you travel? Because I am traveling. We will go back to Canary Islands at the end of this month. And in September, we will move to Costa Rica. And we will have a lot of juiciness from the tropics But you don't have to live in the tropics to have a high intake of fruits, to have a diet that is focused on fruits. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we will change as well the dinner. Until then, you can keep at the dinner time whatever you eat right now. Only by having a different breakfast and that oatmeal for the lunch will give you so much more satiety because you have the fiber, you have the bulk, you have the water, but more health because you have a better nutrition. And of course, more whole carbohydrates and more simple carbohydrates. These sugars that are, yes, gold in our cells. And also I have to edit the video with what I ate in Dubai. That is after we finish with this challenge. So after filming the one with dinner, we will talk about Dubai. Please give me a like because I deserve it. Subscribe for more like this. Activate the notification bell to make sure you won't miss any future video. And share this video in your social media or with your family. And also binge and watch all my videos because I created a lot of valuable content for you to help you understand more about plants, about these high-carb whole plants. Until the next time, please go to watch this video where I explained very well why a calorie is not a calorie and why these high-carb, low-fat whole plants are your best bet to weight loss if you stay consistent.